Hey folks, I'm going to do a little bit different video today. I know it's the first of the month, which is going to be one of two things for people. This is either the time when you have the most money or the least money. In my case, it's the least money. I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, so I was getting ready to make dinner and started going through my cabinets to figure out what I've got. And I decided I'm going to make a video showing that I can show you that you can make something nice and an enjoyable meal even when you just gotta work off of what you have in the cabinets. So yeah, I'm gonna whip something up here and record myself doing it and show you what I'm making with the stuff that I've got in my pantry and my refrigerator. So here we go. I've got some red skin potatoes in here. Need a couple of those. Perfect. We've got a little piece of Colby cheese still left in here I can use. We've got a little bit of green onion left in here too. Let's see how much of this is used. Some garlic here too. And I've got a few packs of breadcrumbs that weren't used out of some of the straight to home meal boxes that we get. And it looks like I've got 2 eggs left. I think I can work with this. Alright, so I have shredded the potatoes. I did not have my food processor set up, so yes, I did finally slice these into their little matchsticks by hand. If you've got a food processor, that's a lot easier to do. I did the exact same thing with some of the cheese. Sliced up some of the green onion, and nicely chopped piece of 1 clove of garlic. Alright, next step. Unfortunately, some of my green onions not looking so hot. I'm slicing off the rough looking parts. I've got a few stalks that aren't really any good either. But I'm going to take this opportunity to be a teaching moment. Don't throw this away. Oops, I'm dropping it on the floor. Throw that one away. But don't throw these bits away as long as it's not like literally rotten. If you have some vegetables that are starting to turn, take them, put them in a Ziploc, freeze them. I will show you later how you can take these bits, even the peels off of your onions, the ends off of your onions, the husks of your garlic, basically any vegetable waste that you would normally throw away. Don't do that. Put it in a Ziploc bag, throw it in the freezer. You'll thank me later. So I transferred the potatoes over to this larger bowl, and one step that was a bit difficult to actually record was that I squeezed and dried them in a paper towel. You can do this in a rag or whatever, but you want to get as much of the excess moisture as you can off of these potatoes. Alright. Now we are going to add in the 2 eggs beaten. We're going to add in that green onion. And the garlic. It's a bit tricky to do one-handed, but I got it. And then a little pepper. And a little bit of salt. We're going to mix all of this together. Add in, actually give me a second, I need both hands for this next step. Alright, added in the breadcrumbs and the cheese and switch to a spatula to get everything combined together here. A little bit tricky to do that one-handed as well because the bowl wants to move around, but you get the idea. I'm going to finish combining this all together and then be back. Alright, we've got our hot oil. Let's to get to work. Oh man, these smell fantastic. A little bit longer on that side. There we go, getting a nice golden brown on the first side. Oh, it could have probably stayed down a little bit longer, so we'll flip it one more time after this side cooks for a bit. And this one was the last one in, so I'm going to give it a tiny bit longer since that one wasn't quite ready. Oh, I'm telling you, these smell fantastic. Now, I know there's going to be people who end up watching this video and are like, these are terrible latkes. And they probably are, because I've never, ever tried to make these before in my life. But I've always wanted to give it a shot, and I kind of wanted to mix it with the idea of a loaded baked potato. So that's how I came up with the idea to try doing this. And if they're great, now you can do the same thing. And if they're terrible, well, I tried it so that you don't have to. Alright, these are starting to look nice and crispy on both sides. So we're going to take these off and put them onto a cooling rack. Splash this one a little bit more with the oil to get that part right there a little bit crispier. what's left now is for the taste test. Alright, this last step here is completely optional, but I've got a little bit of sour cream here. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. Got my little bite-sized one here that was made with the remaining stuff that was in the bottom. A little sour cream on there, and here it goes. These are amazing. Crispy outside, soft on the inside. The onion and the garlic perfectly all the way through. Taste everything. Oh, these are fantastic. I highly recommend you give these a try yourself. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe if you have not already. And hit the little bell to get the notifications when I upload new videos so you can see more recipes that I try out. But yeah, this is loaded latkes made with stuff that I had literally in the cabinets and in the refrigerator. I did not go buy things specifically to make these. I didn't plan to make these. I had an idea in my head of how I wanted to do these for a while, but never got around to actually trying it or testing it out. So yeah, this was just a last minute meal plan. So yeah, you guys can do the same thing. Like, it's just get creative with what you have in the cabinets. Sometimes you'll think, man, I got nothing to eat. I don't have, especially when you run out of like meat. Like you don't have any chicken or beef or anything like that to make. But yeah, and let me know if you guys like this type of thing where I just make something with what I have in the cabinets. If you like that, I'll do more of them. So yeah. Anyway, I'm really hungry and these are really tasty, so I'm going to go eat now. As always, don't be afraid to experiment in the kitchen. Till next time, guys. One more side note. I decided to grab some butter and slice a little piece and put it over the top and rub it in while it's still hot. Highly recommend that too. Oh my god, yes. Oh crap, I'm still recording.